Hi everyone, so I'm back with another great off-campus opportunity, and this one is with PayU. So PayU is hiring a software engineering intern for 6 months for their internship program. And in this video, we'll be talking about how you can apply, how you can maximize your chances of getting shortlisted, and how you can crack the interview along with the resources required. So let's get started. So the first thing is that this is an internal opening. You'll not be seeing it on the career page. This is an internal opening, so you'll have to mail the HR for this opening along with your resume. So how can you maximize your chances of getting shortlisted? First of all, the mail of the HR is in the description box. You have to mail the HR with your resume or CV along with a couple of lines. So this is how you can maximize your chances of getting shortlisted. We'll be talking about the resume in a while, but how should your email be? First, your description line or your subject line should be application for software engineering intern 2025. All right. And what you should write in the email basically is that this is my application. Put a drive link of your resume, wherever you've uploaded, put a drive link of your resume after making it public. Write a couple of lines about yourself that, hi, I'm Ashish. I have experience of working in this, and this, and I have taken part in this hackathon, or I have contributed to this open source project. Whatever is the best thing about your journey, just write that. Whatever is your X factor, whatever is your it factor, write about that. And also, this is for a front end role. So if you have experience in front end, then of course mention it in the email. Now, coming to resume, how do you get your resume shortlisted? So of course, a person will be looking at your resume here. So you have to make sure your resume is very clean. I have a resume template that you can look at. I also do resume reviews on TopMate. The link to that will also be in the description box. So you have to highlight the keywords of front end in your resume. If you worked with React.js, highlight it in your resume. Whatever front end projects you've made, put them in your resume along with the deployed link. All right. If you have good coding profiles, put them in your resume. If you have any fintech related project, because obviously it's a fintech company, put that in your resume. All right. So your resume should show that you're good at building projects, you're good at development, and you have some sort of basic expertise in the front end domain. That will maximize your chance of getting shortlisted. Okay. So make sure you have a clean template, you have a single column or a double column. I prefer single column resume. Make sure you only have one page. Make sure you have proper spacing, proper template, which you'll find in the description box. Make sure you have at least 2 good projects, either front end or full stack, both are fine. And make sure that you highlight the things that are required. Okay. So put this resume in the email, put a couple of lines as introductory in your email, and put the subject line as application for front-end engineering intern 2025. All right, you can send the mail. And now let's talk about the interview process. So first of all, I've made an entire interview experience about PayU. So there was a guy I connected with and had a podcast with who had cracked PayU in a similar way, by seeing a post on LinkedIn and mailing. So he had gotten a great offer at PayU via this opportunity. And this is the interview process. You can see that video as well, but in a nutshell, this is how the interview process is going to be like. First, you can expect an online assessment where you'll have MCQs. The MCQs will comprise of framework questions, like front-end questions. It can have SQL questions, and it can have CS fundamentals, and it can have aptitude. So you'll have 15 to 16 MCQ problems. Apart from that, you'll have 2 coding problems, and the level of coding problem will be around medium. And if it is a hard, it will still be a standard problem. So you can expect a problem like array problem, string problem, or a DP problem. More important topics will be in the description box. After that, you'll have 3 rounds. You'll have 2 DSA interviews and 1 managerial interview. The DSA interviews are important here. So again, you'll have around, let's say, 1 hour for the OA online assessment, and you'll have between 1 to 2 hours for each of the technical interview. And the interviewer will ask you around 2 to 3 problems, and all of them will be around medium to hard. Not too much hard, not too much easy, around medium or medium to hard. Now, some topics that you absolutely must focus on are linked list and stack. They can ask questions on that. Arrays and strings, they can ask question on that. You need to be good with array algorithms like sorting, searching, rotating, prefix sum array, frequency array. You need to be good with that. You need to be good with DP, the standard DP, like you have standard DP problems, you need to be good with that. And along with that, topics like monotonic stack. These are some of the commonly asked topics basically. After that, you'll have the managerial round, which is nothing to worry about. You'll be just asked about your resume, your projects, discussion, like how a techno managerial or a managerial round goes. Now, how do you prepare? So preparation is of course key here in cracking the interview. what I highly suggest is do Striver's sheet. Striver's sheet pretty much has all of the problems that you need, because most of the problems that you'll come across in the interview will either be straight from a sheet or will be a variation of that. So there will be similarity. So do Striver's sheet, do PayU tagged problems. I will give link to PayU tagged problems. Do that. Learn about CS fundamentals. Learn about front end. Even if you don't have much experience about front end, you can still learn it and kind of like make a basic project, right? And learn more about it in depth, because obviously front end they will ask you. Learn about CS fundamentals. You can learn about like basic CS fundamental topics from Geeks for Geeks. Again, the resources for that will be in the description box. So once you do all of that, you will be ready for cracking the interview. And for applying, I've already mentioned, you just need to mail the HR in the way that I've told you. So that's pretty much it. This is a great opportunity for anyone. The stipend is also pretty great for PayU. It generally ranges from 40 to 60K per month, depending on various factors. Around 60K per month, you can say, as pretty much the standard that I have seen people get. So it's a great opportunity. Apply ASAP, because obviously it also depends on how fast you apply, right? That matters as well in every application. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any off-campus opportunity, because as soon as an opportunity comes, I will make a video about it and how you can crack it. So make sure that you subscribe and share this channel to all of your friends who are in college and want to get an internship or a full-time job. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah, let me know in the comments after applying.